Colin brought up, there's been a lot of talk about you guys' roster, about expectations this season. There's a lot of hype behind you and this team. Does it feel like a different kind of pressure entering this year? Because your first year, you're joining a team with 1 win, and so you're just trying to slowly improve this team. But now there's all this hype. Do you feel a different sense of urgency entering the season?
No, it's really got to continue to, for us, just continue the mentality that's gotten us to this point. There's a few core players that were part of that team 2 years ago when I came in that are still around, and I think for us, we just want to continue to get better. And last season was a good step in the right direction, but it doesn't mean anything. We got to continue to fight and work, because we really our goal is to go out there and win our division, get in the playoffs, and make a run at the Super Bowl. And that's everybody's at this point in time in the season. But none of that matters until you're out on the field, and I think guys realize that, and it's exciting.
You just feel like you're the team to beat in the South?
Well, unfortunately, we haven't won the South in some years. So, it's always the team that won it the past year, and Houston's been kind of the team that's won the last couple of years. So, it's going to be tough. I think our division has really grown even in this offseason. Those games are never easy, and I'm really looking forward to the challenge, and I think we'll be up to it.
Where do you want to see the biggest growth in your game from year 2 to year 3?
Consistency. I started kind of slow last season, picked it up, had a good stretch of games, and then kind of, towards the end of the year, kind of fell off a little bit. So I would love to just kind of be that guy that I played in the middle of the season, just kind of throughout the year. And a lot of that has to do with little things. I mean, it was, whether it's my footwork, whether it's how I'm handling the, pressures or different certain coverages and blitzes. So that, for me, from that standpoint, just the little minute details will help me be more consistent and be the guy that the team needs me to be.
When there is outside pressure, expectations, all that stuff, you guys are getting written about in a different light. Is it different than the pressure you already put on yourselves? How difficult is it, if anything, to keep that out of your range? Yeah, for me personally, and I think a lot of guys, I mean, we've talked about it, it's outside noise. You can't control it. You can't allow that to creep in and affect what's being built. And moving forward, everyone's got high expectations, but I don't think anybody has high expectations than the ones that we have for ourselves. So if we just focus on each other, focus on how we can be great teammates, eventually when the season's done, we'll like where we're at. I have no doubt that the NFL is a quarterback-driven league, and so are the salaries. You start seeing all these large salaries that guys are signing these days. Derek Carr just signed one after a few years in the league. He had the extension. I know you have a couple of years left on your rookie contract, but how do you not think about that aspect of football? Because it's very much in there, the business aspect of it. Knowing that these large contracts are looming out there, should you play well?
Well, I think for any athlete, anybody in professional sports will tell you it's out of your control. I mean, you got to play well, you got to do certain things. Things kind of have to line up, for those contracts to happen. And I can't think about, next season or the season after that. I got to focus on, our first game and continue to just be the best guy that I can be for the team. And, if all of those things kind of happen and things go right and that, contract is up, and, I'd love to be in Nashville, and I think, the Titans is such a great organization that, it'd be a lot of fun to play for them for a long time.
I know you guys were a fixture kind of at the Predators games as they went on that run. What did that show you about just how the fans embrace teams around there, and is there a different vibe in the team facility these days? You know what,
the atmosphere was incredible. And guys, I mean, I've got to know Eddie George throughout the years, and either doing the Heisman House or just getting to see him around the facilities, and those guys would tell us, you have an incredible opportunity. These fans love football, and once you get this team rolling, it's a really fun place to play. And I'm excited. I think that the town is excited, and it's a fun atmosphere, and it's fun to be around.